Welcome to the realm of the unexplainable and the mind-bending. Prepare yourselves as we count down from 10 to 1, plunging deeper into the world of paradoxes. We're going to explore, to question, to challenge the very fabric of logic. Hold on to your seats because we're about to dive into the number 10 paradox. Starting off at number 10, we have the ship of Theseus paradox. This one's a real mind-boggler that dates back to the ancient Greeks. Imagine you have a ship, and over time you replace every single part of it. Is it still the same ship you started with? The ship of Theseus paradox challenges our understanding of identity and change. It's a philosophical pickle that keeps us pondering about the continuity of objects. Sailing on to number 9, we encounter the paradox of the heap, also known as the Schrödinger paradox. Picture a heap of sand. If we remove a single grain, it remains a heap, right? But what if we keep removing grains one by one? At what point does it stop being a heap? This paradox plays with our perceptions of quantity and gradual change, bringing our vague linguistic definitions into sharp focus. Next up at number 8, we have a paradox that's bound to give you a close shave. It's the barber paradox. In a town, there's a barber who shaves everyone who does not shave themselves. So, who shaves the barber? If he shaves himself, then by the rule, he shouldn't. But if he doesn't, then he should. This paradox, cooked up by logician Bertrand Russell, highlights the inconsistencies that can arise in self-referential situations. And for number 7, we're stepping into the realm of time travel with the grandfather paradox. Imagine you travel back in time and accidentally prevent your grandparents from meeting. This would mean you were never born. But then, who traveled back in time? This paradox grapples with the idea of changing past events and the potential for self-contradictory consequences. We're halfway through our parade of paradoxes, arriving at number 6. This one's a real treat for the mind, known as the unexpected hanging. A prisoner is told he will be hanged unexpectedly within a week. He deduces it won't be on the last day because then it would be expected, nor the second to last for the same reason. By this logic, he believes he won't be hanged at all, but the hanging still comes as a surprise. And that brings us to the halfway mark with the 5th paradox. Are you still with us? Moving on to the top 5, we delve deeper into the rabbit hole with the Bootstrap Paradox, a time travel paradox that leaves you questioning the origin of things. Imagine sending a book back in time for your younger self to read, who then becomes the author of that book in the future. If the book didn't exist before you sent it back in time, then where did it originally come from? This paradox truly boggles the mind as it presents a circular cause and effect relationship, where the past and future are interdependent. Next up, we have the Fermi paradox. Named after physicist Enrico Fermi, this paradox addresses the contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial life and the lack of contact or evidence for such civilizations. With the vastness of the universe and the number of potentially habitable planets, the silence from the cosmos is deafening and puzzling. As we inch closer to the top, we encounter the unexpected hanging paradox. This is a strange one, where a judge sentences a prisoner to be hanged unexpectedly within a week, and the prisoner concludes that the hanging cannot occur at all, as it would not be unexpected. But then, if the hanging does occur, it would indeed be unexpected. The penultimate paradox is the famous paradox of the raven. This paradox questions our understanding of evidence and how we confirm a hypothesis. If all ravens are black and seeing a black raven supports this hypothesis, does seeing a green apple also support it since it's not a non-black raven? And finally, the most mind-bending of all paradoxes, Schrödinger's cat paradox. This thought experiment by physicist Erwin Schrödinger involves a cat that may be simultaneously both alive and dead, a state known as a superposition, until it is observed. This paradox challenges our understanding of reality and observation, shaking the very foundations of what we perceive as possible. And there you have it, the number 1 paradox. Did it leave your mind spinning? As we wrap up our journey through these mind-bending paradoxes, let's take a moment to recap what we've learned. We've seen the paradoxical nature of time and experience with the grandfather paradox and the Bootstrap paradox. We've questioned reality with the unexpected hanging and the ship of Theseus. The barber paradox and Russell's paradox challenged our logical reasoning, while the Schrödinger paradox and Achilles and the tortoise questioned our perception of infinity. Lastly, Schrödinger's cat blurred the line between life and death, Each of these 10 paradoxes presents a unique thought puzzle, encouraging us to push the boundaries of conventional thinking. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep your mind open to the paradoxes life throws at you.